Right, and now, so I feel like this week, like always, thank you guys for watching, but there's a lot of Strive information. So I think this week of YouTube, we're just going to be kind of breaking down each little bit. There was a lot to go over. So next, I want to go down the matches. So there are 3 exhibitions. They were, the theme was pro players. So they got the Cyclops Osaka team, which is, there's a lot of people, but they brought out, who was it? Fenrich, Dogra, Goichi, to play against 3 Guilty Gear veterans. So I just want to break down each match. But anyway, enough. There's no need to do an intro. Let's just watch. The first one, Kai versus Leo. So look at that. Kai, 5-star. Easiest character in the game. Leo, like I said, technical, hard to play. He's a 3-star. He's very difficult. But yeah, if you played the beta, if you're around for the beta, so a lot of people were considering Kai as the strongest character in the beta. Of course, it was still very early on. We only had it for a few days. But Kai was very strong in the beta. He was very, very, very strong. So I wanted to see like how he's going to be changed here. But let's just go in here. This is also the first gameplay footage we see of Leo in action, aside from the little trailer we saw there. He's mad thick. He looks huge, though. He looks huge compared to Exerd. In Exerd, he was huge if he stood up. He's like 6'10" or something crazy. But he always is hunched over in that stance, so you can never really tell. But that's Fenrich on the left. And that's Tomo. I'm kind of pissed, by the way. Because when they introduced Tomo, they said, this is the best Leo in Japan or in the world. They said, this is the #1 Leo, the king of Leo. I was pissed. I can't believe they just ignored me like that on stream. Sononi. The Tensai, that's Fenrich. I call him the genius. If you're a casual player, by the way, I guess if you're a super casual, if you just, you never really checked out Strive. The guy on the left, Fenrich, is a young player. He's a god in multiple games. He's a BlazBlue best player. Dragon Ball Fighters, one of the best players in the world. And then he can dabble in everything. He's a boy genius right there. And then Tomo is the second best Leo in the world. So one of the big things that I didn't really pay attention about, but this was a big discussion a lot of people were doing, is like the UI changed a lot. So I'm sure someone else is going to do a video where they you analyze the old UI and then the new UI, but it changed a little bit. Do you say Street Fighter 5 player? He won and ran. Yeah, and they said there's no voices, right? So there's no voice for Leo. There's no voice for Leo. So I'm gonna break it down. I'm not gonna play it through and then stop. If there's something that happened, I'm just gonna pause and talk about it. But before we get started, I just want to say I think Leo looks busted in this version. When I was watching it live, I was like, holy shit, he's crazy. So first of all, the big problem with this video might be really long. The big problem with Leo in Exerd is that he's got difficulty getting in, right? Exerd's a big game. There's a lot of people that have projectiles and really good at zoning them out. But Strive, the screen is already smaller. He's got his projectile. We didn't know if he's going to have his projectile, and he just showed them both. Yeah, he's got his back turn, anti-air, and like that combos now. So that overhead move, that jump H, back turn H, it bounces so he gets a combo. There are moves in Strive where he gets a combo that in Exerd would just knock down and end it. He's got all of his specials plus his normals plus new specials and they're all buffed. Like I don't understand it. They went crazy with him. Like that's a new special, looks godlike. That's the unblockable that we thought was out, but it's still in. See? That bounces right there. That crosses and bro. Alright, so I gotta go back. I'm sorry. I don't want this video can't be 20 minutes, but you need to understand how crazy this is. Alright, so that's the run through, right? That's one of the staples of his game. So that's a cross up. You have to block the other way there. Unblockable, blah blah blah. Alright, so back turn S, back turn H. This bounces even on the ground, so he gets a combo. Easy 50%. But this, when I saw this, I went crazy. Right here, ready? Run through, that's a cross up. You have to block the other way. Launch. So he gets a meterless combo after that. If you played Exerd, if you played Exerd, you know how good that move is, how fast it is, how often it hits. The point of the move is that it crosses you up, and then now, you're stuck in the mix-up situation here. But if this move hits now, he just gets a combo with Strive damage. I'm going to be robbing everybody. That's the new move. We don't really know what it does yet, but yeah, Kai didn't really change too much. It looks like his the shock state If you notice, see, Leo's got the yellow sparks. That's a bit different from the beta there. They just kind of changed the animation right there. There's probably some other hit animations that I have changed. I just don't really remember them. Run through. That time he goes for a DP response. But of course, you know, that move is safe. Actually, I wonder if it's safe. They said they buffed instant blocking. So I wonder if you can instant block punish that move now? Round over in an instant, though, huh? The damage looks like it got nerfed from the beta, but it's still awfully high, right? I didn't even see what happened. It was just over. Run through, back turn. Cancels out. Projectile goes full screen. So his S projectile, there was a beta that came out in the arcades where it went full screen, and players were pissed. They were like, his projectile should not go full screen. Well, Strive is full screen, baby. Let's go. He's got jump D still. Was that H? Yeah, projectiles are like almost the same size. Just one's fast, one's slow, huh? And now you're in the corner here. You got Shock State. One hit, you get wall splat and then die probably. No, just swing your way out. This is command grab. So we didn't know what this was going to be. They did a ton, yeah. We didn't know, like, how... Let me see how fast this is. That shit's fast, man. It's fast. It has, like, no animation, too. He just kind of, like, runs up there and grabs you. Shoop. Scoop. On its own, it does a grip, and then RC. Wall break. And then, yeah, this part is kind of funny. He hit 100 meter, so why not? Why not? Yeah, I remember laughing when that happened. Let's go, Fenrich. If you don't, again, like I said, if you don't know who Fenrich is, he's known for his DPs. He plays Vegeta in Dragon Ball, and he plays Kai in BlazBlue, and he's always known for his, like, godlike DPs. And reversals, so like that. Just round start, super. Fenrich also didn't really play Guilty Gear. He didn't play Exerd. Tomo grinded, you know, tens of thousands of games. Fenrich didn't really play Exerd that much. So this is kind of like one of the appeal of like getting a new Guilty Gear player against a veteran player. And Fenrich, you know, hanging on his own. Hey, Darkest, what up? Thank you for the sub, man. Run through. So the one thing we don't really see, my favorite move, my best move, is Leo's shield. You know, the back turn shield. He does it like twice, but he doesn't. I don't think it connects. So the fact he's not using it though, that's kind of weird because that move is so good. So I wonder if they nerfed his shield a little bit. There, that was a reset. Look, see, hits him, run through. You weren't blocking the other way. Reset, full combo. This shit's crazy, man. Yeah, confirm off the back turn. Super dead, right? Nah, Leo's top tier, dude. Leo's gonna get nerfed. It's gotta be. I'm not trying to do Leffen day one clickbait. I'm telling you as a fact, this version of Leo is too strong. This version of Leo is too strong. Even if he ends up being like not being number one, he'll be the most hated. He's already hated in Exerd, and he's stronger watching this than Exerd. They're gonna ban him. 6P, nice confirm right there off the anti-air. Back turn again. Yeah, Fenrich, DP God. But again, you see that walk forward? That's kind of you know, the RPS situation. You walk forward as Leo. Am I going to meeting you or I'm just going to shield? Tomo doesn't shield a single time. That's why I'm like, damn, did they ruin it? Run through again. See? Even Fenrich getting tagged by these. Pop. Look at that damage. This shit is cheap as hell. Look at that. You're dead. Look how fast that was. You lost the round. Da-ding. Da-da-da. Whoop. Oh, you lost. You weren't blocking. You didn't change your block right there. So the move is so good in Exert, but the reason why it's balanced is that he doesn't get a combo, right? He does not get a combo if that move hits. If it's counter hit, he gets a combo. But this one, anytime, any moment, just do it. It's like, oh, shit. Caught you sleeping. What I'm scared about, though, is now everyone's going to play Leo. Now everyone's going to run to Leo. They're like, oh, shit. Every match online, people just going to be running through like that. Someone said it's minus now, but I haven't seen Fenrich really challenge after. He might be afraid of the shield, right? Hey, oh, a little bit too far to get the full combo. Jump S, that's kind of sick, right? Jump S. Confirm into the air dash. Boop, boop. Nice combo. Now, I don't know what that move is. I don't know if this move is like his far H or what. This move he's been doing a lot. This one right here, right? This one. He like swings. It looks like he can do it like 4 times. 1, 2. Just swinging out of the way there. SH, is that what he's saying? So he said SH, SH. So maybe that is SH. Maybe it's slash heavy, slash heavy. Yeah, again, another like air dash confirm right there. He's dead though. Wall break. Did the wall break get sped up? Someone said that too. I wonder if that's true. That was one of my complaints before. It was like the wall, not the wall break mechanic, but the way it handled it looked goofy. It looked goofy. All right, let's see. He's gonna break it here, right? Yeah, that's way faster. That's like more than half the speed. But I wonder if it's the stage, because in the beta you would get knocked down, right? You would get knocked down a level. This one looks like you just go a little bit further. Yep, confirming the super. Fenrich, man. That's the boy wonder. That's the boy genius. Man, who keeps bothering? How many girls are bothering me on Discord today, man? 100. Yeah, so Fenrich won. You know, Fenrich ends up taking it there. But we already knew Kai was strong, right? We already seen Kai. It looks like he's still that kind of standard all-around character. He's got all the tools you need in a game that's very high damage, that's when things get scary. So that kind of happens in Granblue, right? Where the standard characters that have all the tools also have super high damage, which is like what they're not supposed to have. But in Strive, everyone has it, so we'll see. But Leo. One more. Let me check that wall break real quick, too. So this is a different wall break, right? This is that shit's lightning fast, too. Even when you go into a different level, it's much, much, much faster right there. Our boy Tomo, unfortunately, the old Guilty Gear veteran, he's the guy in Obama's Discord. He was like, Strive sucks. After he lost, he's like, nah, Strive sucks, man. We're playing Exerd now. Fenrich will never beat me in Exerd. He'll never beat me in Exerd. But, nah, for real, the players only had 2 days to play. They were given 2 days before the exhibition. So, of course, you know, it's still very, very early in their matches. And Fenrich's just a good player overall. But what I took from that exhibition is Leo looks super buff. As a Leo player, I was like, is this okay? Is this allowed? Am I allowed to do all this stuff? I really don't know what they're thinking. I don't know if they're going to keep him like this. I feel like they can't. I feel like they're just going to throw him out from now, and then we're going to have a beta. Hopefully he's playable in that, and then he might get nerfed. But if they release, you can quote me on this. It's October 12th. If they release Guilty Gear Strive and Leo is just like he is today, I will win EVO 2021. That's a promise. Unless there's no EVO 21. Then I'll EVO 2022. I promise you that. So some characters in the game, like chip players, are sad because they lost some tools. Leo kept everything he had. Everything he had got better. And then he got new tools that are even godlike to begin with. And then damage. The stage is smaller, so it's easier for him to get in. The damage is higher. This is Leo's game. This is Leo's era. And quote me on that. But anyway, what do you guys think? What do you think about the match? Did I miss anything that was interesting? Share it with me, and we'll talk about it. And I'm going to review every other match in different videos. So if you want to see more, just keep following the channel, and I'll see you next one. Peace.